Yes, sir. Hey. Right. Yes, sir. Anyway, listen, I'm way too happy to even be singing on the stream.
Say, bro. Tight this video, bro. I don't know why we're singing, bro.
Yeah. Why's everyone just getting onto Grizz? Hey, listen, just get onto Grizz straight away.
It's not Ornstein's reported it, right?
No, there's been no Ornstein bombs though.
I was told Ornstein reported. I've not checked myself. Has Ornstein not reported it?
No Ornstein bomb. No Ornstein bomb. But but the Ornstein bomb will probably have it will probably surface soon. You never see no smoke without fire. But we are back for another episode of Big Six Banter. It is obviously the LFC All-Star show. And guess what? During the international break, there will be 2 LFC All-Star panels. Obviously, the Monday one and the one on Friday as well. So it will be returning on the Friday for the international break. So, guys, I need you guys to stop what you're doing. I know the show's a little bit later than usual, but I was traveling back from London. I've only just got back to the city. So as you guys can see, I'm still like a Jamaican fizzy bottle right now. But we're here. You know what I'm saying? Here, my guy Cal. You know, the last time we did this show, we turned it into a studio thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't guarantee that's not going to happen this time. But guess what? It is what it is. We are here. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Big up every single person in the chat, whether you're watching this now or whether you're watching this back. Make sure you drop a comment at the end of the video to let us know what you think is going on with Trent. Well, your opinions on obviously Trent's injury and obviously the opinions on Mohamed Salah and Al Ittihad's 220 million bid. It was already reported prior to this bomb that there was going to be a 200 million bid anyway. So I don't know why people are like completely shocked. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like an old
200 different from 220, you know, bro.
Yeah, I know. One's record breaking, one isn't. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But let's you ain't gotta do the damping thing, Carl. You know what I'm saying? But listen, big up everyone in the chat. Let's see who's here. Big up Kingsman 7, obviously says Numo Salabid. Yep, of course. Liverpool 12th man says bye Trent. What kind of comment is that? Yeah, I can't lie, Tyrell. You gotta be a bit more, you know what I'm saying? Chill out with that one. You know what I'm saying? Chill out with that one. Obviously, remember, you got to celebrate injuries around here. You know what I'm saying? Jay Kismet says, Salah, please do Liverpool. Lord have mercy. Opposition fans are desperate right now. That's one thing I'll say. The opposition fans are really like, they're doing the, ooh. You know when someone says, your mama? And everyone goes, ooh. They didn't say anything about him on the bottom. And everyone's going, you're going to have that. Rival fans are going to stir up this Salah news. Yeah. I'm telling you this right now because they are sick to death of seeing him. They're sick of it.
They are.
They want him out of this league pronto. You know what I'm saying? Big up Kempachi in the house as well. Monts come to Liverpool to make sure Salah stays. Yeah, you lot listen. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Look at Monts. Salah gone. Look, see? You know what else is gone? Everything to do with Manchester United. Trust me. Trust me.
Man United and Chelsea filled me with so much joy over the weekend.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, man. Every 10 seconds, we like to call him. Big up KLFC as well. Also smash the likes as well. Jackie says always really late. Hey, man, can't help it. It's in the pigment of my skin. It's past the watershed. I can say that now. Past the watershed. Big up Warrior J93 as well. Ryan says, you think FSG will say yes to the offer? FSG would have said yes to 100 mil, I think, anyway. If it was really ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Big up KFC as well. Been a member for 2 months, KFC, so big up yourself as well in the damn chat. Obviously, you've got Double A here as well. Assad's in the house. If Salah leaves, you finish 9th, so of course you want him gone. Yeah, but, bro, like, I understand. I don't want man to do the of course you want him gone thing, like, because wasn't it just last season man were calling him a stat merchant?
Yeah. I thought he just
like, you see what I'm saying?
You know what they say though, players only get flowers when they leave a lot of the time.
Oh, 100%. I was the amount of battles I had to fight for Coutinho when he was like really, you know, when Coutinho was balling. I was trying to put him in conversations with Ozil and that, and above. Even that current Ozil, I believe, was better than Ozil at one point.
Yeah, I agree with.
I mean, like, I was crazy. And then when he left to go Barcelona, I know you got 140 mil, but this guy's a
baller, you know. That's a baller, you know.
Baller, you know, like trying to. How about this? Trying to run me stats on my guy. On my guy.
It's mad. It's mad.
Impossible.
Doesn't surprise you though.
So whenever man are really trying to, whenever man are trying to upplay, they're trying to like upplay the sort of move. In my head, it just shows me this isn't. I think Salah's gonna go. This is please Salah, leave this league. I'm tired of you scoring goals against Man City.
Yeah.
Especially Man United fans. What he's done to them, man, at Anfield and at Old Trafford over the last.
How happy I was to see a back of Harry Kane, brother. What? Kane gone to Bayern Munich, Germany? Yeah. Run it up, man. Unless he was coming to Liverpool, I needed to see him leave the Prem. See him leave the Prem.
3 goals in 2 games.
I still think Real Madrid missed a trick. I really think they should have gone and got Harry Kane, but more on them. But well done, Bayern Munich. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I hear it. To be fair, they don't actually. The out and out team of Madrid is a bit weird what they're doing, but listen, it is what it is. But listen, people, before we actually get into this, there is 150 people plus in the house right now. So what we saying for the like total today? A bit of a shorter show. So what we saying for the like total?
Short show. What? 350.
350.
That's low.
Do you know what I'm on right now? 38. So I'm gonna need everyone to stop what you're doing right now and smash the like button. Currently, we are 36 subscribers. Okay, 33 subscribers. Bless the 3 of you that just subscribed just a second ago. God bless you guys. We are 33 subscribers away from 6,500. So if you're not subscribed already,
do it now.
Get us to 6.5k. But yeah, people, Cal, what are you saying, man? What are you saying, man?
So it's weird. I just did the show with Matt and Drift, and the bid came in just as we were about to stop, so we didn't really go deep into the talk about it. I'm going to tell you what I said to them off air. I'm very worried. Very worried. I can see this going.
We've got till Thursday. We've got 2. Wait, when's apparently the window closed on Thursday for them?
No, I heard it's longer than that.
I thought it was the 20th. I was told the 20th.
That's what I thought. I thought there's still a little bit of time to go. I'm worried.
Obviously, Robbo's come out. Did you see what Robbo was saying?
Yeah, Robbo and Saboz's lie, but
you reckon we've got to use violence to keep him at the club at the moment? Resort to violence.
Either way, we got to do what we have to do. Here's the thing, bro. Everyone automatically sees 220 million and goes, "Oh, he's 31. You got to sell. You got to take the money." Who do we go and buy? No one ever says who do we go and buy that can give you what Salah gives you. No guaranteed 30 GA.
Not even.
And I'm not even talking about one player. Who do you go and get? Because you can't just buy one player. Who do you go and get?
For me, it's crazy. Call me crazy. Not even Mbappe goes and gets you 30 GA for 6 seasons running. I believe he has at least one bad season, or not a bad season, but just not a season where he goes and gets those numbers in it.
Mbappe probably could, you know.
No. He's the closest to it. But Cal,
we're talking Haaland as well.
30, like it's a Haaland. Haaland's the only guy where you know you're getting between 30 and 40 GA in all comps. Most likely 40 GA in all comps. Salah gets excluded from conversations. Cal, when they do the little stat things with all the wingers, they want to dash Sanchez, Hazard.
Yeah, they never do Salah.
They dash in Mane, gets thrown in there. Who else gets thrown in there? Man get dashed in there, but you don't see Coutinho. I mean, sorry, man get dashed in there, but I'm telling you right now, Salah don't get. Salah's like the one where you go, you know, that one kid that was just fake at everything at school, so he's just not even allowed in conversations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's always except for Salah. ...
Yeah, except for Salah. Yeah, like you said, that's the way conversations go. When there's always that one youth that played for an academy in your school. He weren't allowed in football comparison. Who's the best at ball? When the girls are there and you say, who's the best at ball? You think the youth that plays for Arsenal is allowed to even be there?
Don't involve him.
Yeah, like you're not allowed. Like, man, let this be fun because this is dead.
And I want to be clear as well. I'm not saying we never can sell Salah. If this is the beginning of the window and Salah says he wants to move on, I can live with it, because you can still go out there and potentially get Moussa Diaby. You can still go and get someone else as well to help. You can go and maybe try and tempt Napoli of 100 mil for Crava, for example, so you get 2 players for that value. Right now, we're playing from September to January potentially without Salah. That doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It's scary. And January comes, there's no guarantee that teams are going to sell. There's just absolutely none. And the worst thing you can do is get that sort of money and waste it.
The window's shut. The window's shut, Cal. So we can't cool. If this window, if this 220 million pound bid was in June, you taking it?
I personally wouldn't, but I wouldn't I would still lose sleep over it, but I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I I'd lose sleep over it now. Like, even if he goes now, I'm not sitting here mad at Salah or anything like that. I wouldn't be. But what I am annoyed about is something that I've been speaking about since 2020, and that we need to get someone in who's a proper understudy for him. Whether that, at the time I was saying Pedro Neto back in 2020 before he got the injury. Since then, I've been saying Moussa Diaby. We've neglected it because Salah has been that guy who's always available, but you should never put all your eggs in one basket. And people are going to hate me for saying this, but if Salah goes and it's Ben Doak on the right wing, it's not fair on the kid. It's absolutely not fair on the kid. So, I don't know, man. I'm worried about this one. I just kind of need Saudi Arabia to wrap up their transfer window and for Salah to stay for another season.
I think it's crazy that the windows at the different deadlines. That's crazy to me. Like,
it's like that. It's like that in a few other places. I think Turkey shut later as well. I think there's a few countries around the world.
And I don't know, man. I'm looking at this thinking, again, we're all hypocrites here, every single one of us, because when Saudi buy players that you don't want anymore, it's like, yeah, run me that Saudi money. Yeah. Run me that. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, you know, on a Terry Crews thing, you know what I'm saying? Cash. And whack.
Yeah.
This is it though. But the second they want to come for your talisman, pause.
It hurts.
Now it's like,
it's a bit techie.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, our guy?
Yeah, it's techie. Very techie.
Techie, bro. It's techie. So I don't know, man. I think chat. This question's for the chat. Would you guys sell Mo Salah for 220 million now? Yes or no in the chat. Yes or no? Would you sell Mo Salah right now? Would you take the money? Like, Saudi have come up to you in the chat. You directly are Liverpool owners and you have the final say. Saudi have come up to you. Al Etihad have come up to you and said, cool, 220 million. Briefcase. They've opened the briefcase in front of you lot's face. And you're seeing it in hundreds. In hundreds. Yes or no? And we'll check the answers, innit?
Here's the thing. All right, let me ask you a question now, Monts. Now you just
ask me questions, Carl. This is my go on.
Would you sell in January for 200 mil?
No. You see me? I'm boring. He's priceless. Next year he can cut for half the money for me. He could cut for 80 mil next year.
I don't think you would get. I don't think it's half the money next year. I still think we could squeeze out 170 next year, personally.
We probably could because they're probably willing to, bro. I'm hearing ambassador of Saudi Arabia. They're trying to give man the keys to the city, bro. They're trying to make man mayor and that, bro. That's what they're doing. That's what they're saying. These men are going beyond football. They're going beyond football. What they're trying to do with Mo Salah. Have you seen Neymar's package? Have you not seen Neymar's package?
Pause.
Sorry.
Pause. Pause. Said it twice as well. Pause, man. Pause.
Oh, right. yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yeah, man. I saved you potentially there, you know. That still could get clipped up, Monts. Good luck with that, bro.
Oh, no.
Good luck with that.
Bro, they can't let me escape for one day. Just give me one stream. Let me escape. One stream, yo. One stream.
You might have to be batting away some situations with that one still. Good luck with that one, brother. Yeah.
Oh man. Like I've seen it myself.
It's gonna get techie for you potentially. If someone clicks this up, it's gonna get very techie for you.
Hey, yo. Hey, listen. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm looking in the chat. I'm seeing hella like I'm seeing more yeses than no. Actually, Jay said no. Adonkle's Latin said no. I'm seeing it's kind of it's more actually. I'm seeing more no's in it. Susan Grant says no. Roy says no. Ash saying no. Adonkle's Latin I already said. Glasgow Red, big up saying hell no. Couple yeses though. TKA saying yeah. Mataza, you're a United fan, so shut the fuck up. Bizarre says yes. Double digital take date money. I don't know, man. Me is a no in it, like, because I feel like I generally feel like
I think we need the time.
Money just depends on the market, bro. And I don't see what we do with us. Do you trust the board to find not just a Salah replacement, but because the Salah replacement is never going to be the 220 mil that we're getting. It's probably going to be someone that's costing around the region of 70 mil. We know how this thing works, innit? But do you trust the board to revamp the squad with the actual influx of money? Because remember, Saudi money is up front, Cal. It's up front.
Yeah. So here's the thing. As much as I hate FSG, one thing I can't accuse them with is whenever we sell a player, just keeping the money. They actually reinvest it into the squad. There's never been a history where we brought in mad money and then we ain't spent the money. So here's the thing. As of right now, if we don't sell Salah right now, in my opinion, we need a centre back, another DM, a right back, and if I'm being greedy, a right winger. And I'd let Ben Doak go out on loan to a championship team so he can actually get some minutes under his belt. If we sell Salah for, let's say it's 220, in my opinion, you can get a DM, a centre back, and a right back for around, I'm going to say around 100 mil for those three players. No, in fact, I won't. I'll say 120.
Okay.
That would leave us with 100 mil. But we'd need two right wingers, in my opinion. One who's ready now and one who has the potential to be ready, or a good understudy or backup. I don't know if 220 solves all of our problems. And I think selling Salah now creates way more problems than it solves. Because who's going to play right wing between now and January? At the earliest, by the way.
Either Diaz is going to have to go makeshift right.
Diaz can't play that. He's not as effective.
I know he can't play that position. But Szoboszlai can play right wing.
But then you're taking away what he does in the midfield.
Yeah. As I said, there's already names I've kind of got. There's already names I've kind of got in it. For me, you have to go and get Bowen. Like, whether you want him to be first choice or not, we don't have right wingers in the league. I like Mbermo, but none of these guys are even half the player that Salah is.
That's what I rate. You know how much I rate Bowen. I've spoken to you several times about how much I rate Bowen. I've wanted Bowen at Liverpool for a while.
We're related.
That's shameless, but cool.
I know, maybe not. We're not like blood related. But,
that's as shameless as it gets, bro. Man, I said it like you actually had the DNA that you shared, bro. Like
I've done the DNA test.
Yeah, yeah. Like my heritage.
How many people you know? How many other people you know the last name Bowen?
Honestly, I actually don't. You're the only two.
Right. What
are you saying?
Maybe he got his skin bleached. Maybe he got his skin bleached.
We're saying cake soap, yeah.
There's a what you think, man? Like, bro, like, why do you like? Yeah, just know, me and Bowen got the link up. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't share the same last name for you know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, I rate Bowen. I'd be happy with Bowen, but I'd want someone else as well.
Hold on. Diaz, Darwin, Bowen, Stinks, Pyramid Pookie, hold that. Mataza, big you up for the super chat, but brother, like, you employ Anthony, so you don't get to take part in these conversations anymore.
Do you know
you employ Anthony? I'm better than Anthony, bro.
We had a debate on Coppish, and I'm not going to give you I don't even know if you caught it. You might have caught it because I know you're in the chat off and on. Who would you rather have at Liverpool as your right winger if Salah went tomorrow? Would you have Anthony or Doak?
Doak beats his man.
Wow, so you're saying Doak as well?
How much am I paying for Anthony, Carl?
No, forget about cost. Let's say we can choose either one of the two on a free. Who's the better player?
Anthony's better than Doak. We're not gonna. Anthony's better than Doak. But the thing is, I don't have time for Anthony's fuckery, bro. You think I have time for that? I don't have time for his fuckery, G. I have, like, if Ben Doak does something stupid, I have time for it. I have time for that, bro. But it's different strokes for different folks, bro. Like, it's like, I'm sorry, if you can have Gal A and Gal B, Cal. If Gal A, your tolerance could be here. But Gal B, your tolerance could be there. So Gal A can tell you and annoy you and do the whole, what, you don't do this for me. So-and-so's boyfriend's doing this. You don't do that. And you can do that, do you know what? All right, babes, it's all right, cool, whatever. Yeah. But Gal B, she might not have those credentials. And you think if she utters those words to you, someone's doing this for me, you're going to look at her like, excuse me. The door's there, you know. The door's there.
Bounce, isn't it? Bounce.
The door's there.
Here's my thing. I think Doak is excellent for his age. I think Doak is excellent for his age. I just don't like the fact that we're piling on so much pressure on him. Doak, in my opinion, should have been given a loan this season. He should be in the Championship right now, playing around 30 games, start to finish, against strong, rugged, rough defenders who are going to test him physically and mentally, so that next time when he comes back to Liverpool, we can assess him properly and go, but we don't even know right now if Doak can even play 90 minutes at this level. We don't know what his end product's like. We don't know what his temperament's like. We don't know if he gets kicked down, if he's going to get back up and still want to try and beat his man and take his man on. We don't know any of these things. And I'm not looking to find that out with him playing in a Liverpool shirt, because I think that's very negligent of us, especially if Salah goes.
Yeah. So
we can't lose Salah. We can't lose.
We can't replace him. We can't replace him. But what I would say, Caldo, is that the whole Anthony Doak thing. Let's break it down for now. Let's break it down. What does Anthony excel in?
Nothing.
What does Doak excel in?
Nothing.
What does Doak excel in, fam?
He doesn't excel in anything. Come on, he's good at what he does. He's good for his age, but he doesn't excel.
He does. He excels in beating his man. He beats his man, the first man. What comes after that, we know ain't great. We know what comes after that is a bit erratic. It's very erratic.
But what are we basing this off?
Does Anthony beat his man?
We've seen Anthony beat his man, but what is it? What we base it on?
Give Anthony 10 opportunities to beat his man. How many times has he beat his man? I'm going to.
Probably 4 times.
I'm going to. I feel like you're being nice. Doak, for me, beats his man 6 out of 10 times.
Maybe.
Yeah. They're both erratic. They are. But Anthony plays like a winger who's he plays like an 18-year-old winger who's just burst onto the scene.
Yeah, the problem I think Anthony's got, and I'm not even trying to stick up.
He's not even better than Garnacho, Carl. He's not even better than Garnacho.
No, I hear you. I've never rated Anthony. Even when we were linked with him and people were like, yeah, get Anthony. I was like, no, I don't want him at the club.
That was 50's guy.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that was 50's guy.
Yeah.
He come outside.
Yeah. It
Has
was.
City apologized for that one?
Yeah, we've held him accountable. Of course, we've been held accountable. You think he can get away with that, bro?
Yeah, I need jail time. Have you
Yeah,
not set him on bail?
yeah. No bail, bro. Community service minimum.
Yeah,
Community service minimum.
I need Drifty 2 years community service.
Yeah,
Weekdays
minimum.
and weekends.
He's got to go and give talks at schools and all that stuff. Like, 100.
In the assemblies.
Yeah, he ain't getting away with that. You mad? No way is he getting away with that.
He's got to go to the youth offenders. He's got to go to presentations and the youth offenders.
He ain't getting away with that. No way.
You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss.
But what I will say, Anthony's in the complete wrong setup. He's not a counter-attacking football. Like, so here's the thing. And before anyone shuts me down here, hear me out. Hear my full statement before you shut me down. Anthony would do better at Man City than he's doing at Man United. He's not a counter-attacking footballer. He's a possession-based footballer. So he would do better at Man City. Arguably, he'd do better at Liverpool as well. Man United's style of play does not suit him at
all. Could you also say it's a little bit easier to play in a Manchester City system if you're only asked to retain the ball and only asked to be effective? You're asked to retain more than be effective, because at Man United, you need to be more effective than retain.
Yeah, very true. But I also think he would do better at Liverpool as well. Again, I'm not seeing there saying I think he'd be great at either of these teams, but I think he'd do better.
I hear
but
it.
He's still not great. But he's better than Ben Doak currently right now.
Yeah, I think Ben Doak's a stretch, but the fact that Ben Doak is Carol, let's not act like it's not a conversation.
I don't think it is a conversation, respectfully.
No, he's better than Ben Doak. But like, if you go attribute for attribute, they ain't far off each other. Like, Anthony's just more refined because Anthony's how old? He's like 24.
I don't even know if he's a grown-ass
man. And he's a grown-ass man. Chat, how old is Anthony? Chat, how old is Anthony?
He's 23. He's not even that far off. You're not even far off, Monts. He's 24 in Feb.
Yeah.
So he's 23.
Yeah. Right. There you go.
Here's the thing. And again, I'm not even trying to stir nothing. I don't even think Ben Doak. I actually think Kai Gordon would probably suit the right wing more than Ben Doak. I think everyone forgets Kai Gordon before he got the injury. People who watch youth football, Musialski is better than Ben Doak. There's just something behind the scenes going on with Musialski and the coaching.
With Musialski, have we really been seeing it with the first team? The reason why the Ben Doak cap has come to fruition more because we've seen him do it a few times against men in the first team, and then obviously in the preseason gone, he looked even more dangerous.
Friendlies though.
Yeah, I hear it though, but listen, we'll have to see it.
Anthony Martial ruined us last year in the friendly. What did he do last season?
Oh yeah, no, that's preseason Pele though. You know this. You know that. Carl, you know that.
Yeah,
you know this.
Yeah.
Musialski, bro, like I'm tired of that. Carl, I'm tired of that.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that.
Who is that anymore? Who is that?
I don't know what's going on. He even scored a goal in preseason in the youth team football in August. Got a good goal.
Bro, he's a baller. All I see is Liverpool posting him ripping up 5-6 man and bagging. Yeah. That's all it. You know this. Liverpool just love post his world class goals. It's not world class, but like world class is stretch. But like these big goals. He's looking like a young world beater. Like but it's like, bro, like I ain't seen it for the first team. This guy's never available, so I don't know, innit?
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird one.
Tay saying, Tay 33 saying Ben don't cook Davis.
I cooked, or did he just go past him once? Like,
hey, that's not easy.
I'm not saying it's easy, but we have to be very careful with the vocabulary we're using. Like, if someone went past Trent once and then the whole of the Twitter sphere started going, my man, cook Trent, do you see? Cook Trent. We'd be sitting there going, guys, you went past him once. No, that's not cooking him, man.
No. Trent is the poor example because something can happen once to Trent, and
how frustrating do we find it? Because it's not accurate. When I think of someone getting cooked, do you know what I think of? Salah versus Danny Rose when he was at Watford.
Oh.
That right. You remember that, yeah?
Yeah, but that's Danny Rose. That's a strip club thing though.
Oh.
Like you can get done up. You can get done up once. If you get done up once, like when Saboz's like done up Digne when he done him up in the corner.
Yeah.
He done him up.
But he didn't cook him though, did he? He just
he didn't cook him all game. I just think that depends what kind of word you're using. By the way, big up honestly for the €5 super chat. So with 250 mil, we can get Sane. Sane Bakayoko from PSV and a centre back, and there are rumours of FSG thinking of selling if a competent offer comes in. Big up the man them.
Sane talent wise makes sense. Sane is one of those players who never really fully delivers though. I think there'd be so much frustration with Sane in the team.
I don't really watch him like that, so I can't even really like.
Sane's talent is off the Richter scale, but it doesn't deliver as much. Like, I think people forget what Salah does on a yearly basis.
Yeah, and remember, Salah, like everyone talks about Salah's all-round game, but he is a very polished footballer in terms of one touch, one little give and goes. You know what I'm saying? Holding the ball up, holding off attackers twice his size. You know, the little 5-yard passes, holding the ball. So, you know, all of that, running in behind, spinning the player, pinning his defender so the defender can't just head the ball over him and just restart. Like, Salah possesses all these abilities, but because he's so good at goal scoring, I think people just overlook it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's by the way, people, just keep quick housekeeping. We still have over 200 in the house right now, and we're currently sitting on 106 likes. So if you haven't already, make sure you slap that like button, and also make sure that you're subscribed if you are new, and if you're watching this back, make sure you drop a comment on whether you would sell or keep Salah for the current 220 bid that's being rumored to have been put forward by Al Etihad. And also make sure you drop your comments on the Trent injury and how you think that will affect the team, who you want to see kind of come in at right back in our current situation. Seeing that Virgil, I think, is still suspended. I'm not sure if he comes back first game, and obviously Ibu is still injured as well. Yeah, as I said, if people are talking about Bakayoko, Adeyemi, no disrespect to Bowen at all, I think he's a brilliant player.
All very good players.
No, I don't even put them all in very good. Bowen for me is very good. Adeyemi is good, and Bakayoko, I haven't seen too much of him. For me, a talent. I put that down to a talent.
Yeah,
none of these guys you want refined. None of them are fully refined. Maybe Bowen, because it's been 2-3 years now and he's done the 20 G18 before. He's gone and won the trophy. You could maybe make the argument with Bowen.
Yeah. And how perfect would it have been if we had an Adeyemi in the team with Salah now?
Yeah, that's a different conversation though. But at the same time, Adeyemi, there's going to be guaranteed inconsistencies.
Yeah, just like Ben Doak.
Yeah, what you saying? Just
like Ben Doak. Hence why I don't want to see this pressure put on Ben Doak.
I don't want to see Ben Doak either.
I just want a guy to Here's the thing, yeah. I genuinely believe Ben Doak could be a special footballer. I really do think he could be a special footballer. But don't potentially hamper his career before it gets started. Don't pile too much pressure. Don't put too much on his plate. Don't let him try and run before he can walk. We've not even seen him play 30 minutes for Liverpool's first team in a competitive match, if I'm not mistaken. That Chelsea match when he came off the bench, he looked like a boy playing against men. Yeah. And that's how he should look. But that was very indicative of what could potentially happen if Salah gets an injury or he leaves. Now, we can't afford to lose Salah right now. We have to just knock back any bid we get. We ain't getting Mbappe. We ain't getting Haaland. Cava we could maybe get, but we're stacked for players who can play on the left wing. That right-hand side, look, it should have been Moussa Diaby. Moussa Diaby's at Villa now. They ain't going to sell until next summer. And when they do sell, if they sell, and if God forbid, if we get 200 mil, Villa are going to want up of 100 mil.
Yeah.
Who else is out there? Sane maybe, but inconsistent. going to be more frustrating than I think people think. I think people think the Sane that was at Man City is automatically going to come back and do the same thing. I don't think he's the same player now. There's not really
He's not the same player.
Leroy Sane. I don't
even think he goes. I don't even think he goes to Liverpool. I think that's crazy.
That's a point as well.
Like, and Sane is definitely not the same player. I don't know where that's kind of come from with him, but yeah, he's not the same player.
So
Gnabry, I mean, Ram's saying Gnabry.
Gnabry's a shot. Does get injured quite a bit though.
Gnabry's time done. Paradonna, he's a left winger, bro. I'm tired of slapping left man on the right, though.
Yeah. Like, I'll be honest. You see, if we were to buy a Cava answer, Chris Angel's in the chat, so I'm not even going to finish my statement. I see him in the chat.
Wow, what's Chris saying?
No. Chris is Colombian. I don't want to say anything about Diaz that can get misinterpreted.
Bro, like, I'm not even trying to see any of our current players play on the right. Like, it's got you know what it's gonna have to be? Harvey Elliott, bro. It wouldn't even be Doak. I reckon it'd probably be Harvey Elliott.
That doesn't fill me with much confidence.
They don't exactly move the needle. I know. But
Saka would have been the perfect choice, but we ain't getting Saka.
Oh yeah, 100%. To be fair though, listen. To be fair, let's like put it this way, Carl. Salah, if Saka, like, bro, if you just dashed the 220 that we get given straight to Arsenal, yeah, you reckon they take that? Jokes aside, man.
Nah.
You reckon they take that?
Nah. I don't think Saka wants to leave them either.
No. Well, again, I don't know. Have you not seen how silly that new contract is? He'll be in his last season.
What's Saka on his new contract? What is he getting on his new contract?
I think it's like 200 and something. I don't think it's the free. It wasn't the 300 that was reported.
He's on Virgil money.
Yeah,
that's mad. We're gonna have some problems when it comes to wages and stuff soon. We're gonna have to really change our stance on salary soon, or else we're just gonna get priced out of players.
I do hear it. Big up the Never a Foul rate, by the way. Obviously, we appreciate you. Big up. We got a super chat from Honestly where he goes, boys, what about March from Brighton? Marcus Edwards.
You killing insects again, bro. Yeah. Monts on this David Attenborough thing. Look at Bear Grylls, bro. Bear Grylls, bro.
Fuck.
In the wild, Monts has spotted something he doesn't like. He picks up his slides and he claps it until it no longer moves.
Yo.
You still didn't kill it?
It's dead. Bro, that spider was silver. What the flip? What even was that?
Have you not seen a silver spider before?
What do you mean a silver spider? This is silver spider. This is Fantastic Four. What do you mean as a silver? What do you mean silver spider?
I've
It
seen
had,
it.
bro, Cal, it did this. It like was right here. If I was leaning forward, like, it wouldn't land on my head.
I'm not gonna lie, you wouldn't be able to. I'm in my conservatory now. I film in my conservatory. If I was to show you a couple of pictures of the spiders that are like on the ceiling and stuff, you'd lose it.
No, bro. My conservatory's over there. You get it? I know what's in the you know how you're in the conservatory, so you know what go on in it.
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen, and the spider. The worst thing is, it decided to just stop. And I promise you, I started. You saw me. I started scanning the room for items, and I just stood still. I started scanning. I saw a flip flop.
Yeah, they won't play.
And it started twitching. That's what happened for round two. Round two. Trying to make me Miles Morales. That's what you're trying to make me. You're trying to turn me into my Miles Morales.
Do you know what? It's super chat here. A player keep on forgetting. Shirky. Shirky's one player I'd love at Liverpool.
Sure.
Very different profile to Mo Salah. If we got Shirky and someone else, I'd be over the moon with that.
Shirky
plays for Leon. Baller, Monts. 2-footed. Very different profile to our wingers that we have now, though.
What's that saying, though?
He's more of a creative winger than a goal scoring winger.
Let me get back to the super chat because obviously, you have just seen me take a life on streaming. I'm sorry about that, you lot, innit? I'm sorry about that, you lot, man. Oh, the chat's laughing, man, laughing at me, boys. Jesus. Big up, honestly, with the super chat goes, boys. What about March from Brighton? Marcus Edwards, big fan of Marcus Edwards, obviously from the end and whatever. Like, only thing of Marcus Edwards, too, there's similarity. Obviously, he's more messy, and that's so mad to talk about him like he's messy, bro. He is more like that messy prototype in terms of very good with the ball at his feet. End product, I'm not too sure about though. Again, it's like Marcus. It's like Harvey Elliott's. He's a better version of Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, he's quicker than Harvey. He's quicker than Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, and he's better. Like he's more tight. Marcus is mad tidy, bro. Marcus is extremely tight. Another question, because maybe it's me, but I think we'll get Andre and Jan. We'll have to see if Andre. I think that's a whole nother conversation. Big up for the super chat. We got another one here. Big up Jamrock says Mo from Never a Foul. Begging for Salah to be sold.
Oh yeah, me and Mo went through that last week on Never a Foul on Friday. He fully wants Salah to be sold. Big up.
I've just seen something in here about Sancho.
I'm not the best person to speak about Sancho because,
bro, he's from South London, Carl. You should be the perfect person.
No, it's not even that he's from South London. I'd be too biased in my approach because there's ties there. No, there's ties there. There's ties there with
family ties.
Yeah, that's why I tend not to really speak about because I don't like speaking about players that I'm going to be a little biased towards. I personally think Sancho picked the wrong club going to United.
Oh,
he's not helped him. Don't get me wrong. He's not helped himself. Absolutely not helped himself. But he's way better than I think what people realize.
Yeah,
but
bro.
I can't sit here and defend him to the hill because he's got to show it at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm quite biased with it, if I'm honest with you. I'm very biased with it. Like, Sancho, for me, as Mandem, he plays for the scum, but I just want him to do well at this point, bro. Like,
yeah.
I want him to do well so much, and it's like...
He's not helped himself. He hasn't helped himself, but at the same time... Yeah, he needs to leave Man United. To be honest, a move back to Germany, I think, would actually be quite good for him. Come out of the limelight again. Come out of the limelight, get his head down, get folks back on his football, and then come back to another team in England. I personally think under Klopp, I think he'd do well. Or another thing as well, I think as a 10, I think he could thrive as well.
I think that's where he's needed to be. He's been needing to get deployed as a 10, Kyle. Like, that's been needed to happen. Like, we're not going to turn this into a where does Jadon Sancho need to play. I'll say that for when me and what's it called? When me and Saeed do a show in that next show. But like, I just want Sancho to do well at this point, man.
Yeah,
I'm saying I just want him to do well at this point, and yeah. But what I would say though, Kyle, I think is that if we're looking at right wing replacements, we do need to concede to the fact that no one's going to beat Salah.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be two players, and we've got to make sure we have.
You have to strengthen the whole squad you have to strengthen the squad to compensate for what you're losing in goals alone. Because
that's what I'm saying. You've got to give me a centre back who's 30, a DM who's 30, a right back who's 30, and you got to get me at least one right winger who's 30. I don't actually know if 220 mil gets you that in today's market.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially when people know you have that sort of money.
Cool, chat. I know you guys have been throwing in names, but as you do approach the final stages, drop me Salah replacement names. Drop me Salah replacement. I just want to see names. Obviously, I'm seeing Nonto, Musa Diaby, I'm seeing Marcus Edwards in there.
I'll be honest. If he stays injury free,
Chiesa has been
Chiesa would be a shout. If he says shout out to Ryan, I was just about to say, if he stays injury free this season, I would bring in Pedro Neto.
I'll give up. I'll give up. I'll give up. Less than that.
As it stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Stop that. Like, bro, you still listen to S Club 7. I know you do, bro.
Saying Bradley in them, man, yeah.
Yeah, man. Gotta show you how. Like, that's how, man. Like,
no, man, I would do it. I would actually do it. If he stays injury free this season.
Ooh.
Oh, what, Real Madrid? Come on, man. Do better, bro. You know we ain't getting no Real Madrid, man. Come on,
I know, but I'm saying, like, that's probably... Do you reckon he's the best right winger available right now?
Maybe, but we ain't getting anywhere close to that.
No, of course not. But, you know, I still think that's Mbappe money, innit? But Mbappe just don't play that side. You know what I'm saying? We'll spend the last five or so just talking about Trent. I mean, he bossed it.
Quality.
Absolutely bossed it on the weekend. Darwin, he was a handful. I feel like the finishing could have been better, but he was an absolute handful. Played really well, in my opinion. Salah was just Salah. Diaz quite quiet for me, actually. I don't think Diaz was very good. I think Diaz was okay. But I'm looking at Trent's injury. Do you reckon, Kyle, that derails Liverpool a bit? Because remember, according to everyone else, we're done out. We have a gaping hole in our midfield. We played an on-fire Villa. We made that Villa team look very ordinary, and then
massively.
Also, we had our third and fourth choice centre back playing, and we played no DM, and we made them look absolutely ordinary.
Yeah, I agree. Do
you think this midfield's starting to gel?
No.
Or I have another theory as to why we done them up the way we done them up in it, but I'll let you go first.
I don't think the midfield's starting to gel yet, simply because I don't think Klopp has allowed it to, because he's rotated, which is something I'm fine with, because I think we needed to rotate. But I will say, though, the individuals in the midfield are playing to a very good level.
Before you carry on, by the way, there is 370 people in the house right now, and I believe we are currently sitting on about 146 likes. So again, let's bump those likes up to at least 180, 109. Let's try to get to 200 likes for the end of the stream. So stop what you're doing right now, and right below Callum's elbow, he has creased the elbow this time. So right below Callum's elbow.
Come on. Look at that. Tiny.
We should at least be at 200 likes, so 355 watching right now. And again, subscribers wise, we are on 6,475. So we are 25 subscribers away, and there's 370 people in the house. We should be able to make that happen this stream. That should have been this stream, by the way. I'm not allowed to. So again, run up those subs, people. Make sure you subscribe and support the channel and all that good stuff. You will be getting more personal videos. I'm back in the city, so I'll be back recording my pre-records as well. Cal. Let me just quickly chime in on what I think.
Go on.
I think Curtis Jones was the difference.
I don't actually think he played great. Yes, I think he was good.
He didn't have his best performance, but for me, Curtis knows the system better than Thiago, who's not playing. Curtis knows the system that Klopp. He knows what Klopp wants more than the rest of them. He's not as good as Szoboszlai. He's not as good as McAllister. But I think the level that Jones is playing at, I think when Jones plays, it is no coincidence that Liverpool's midfield looks better, because Liverpool's midfield is never about individual quality. If we have individual quality in our midfield, that is a bonus.
It wasn't. I feel as though it's starting to shift now, though.
It's starting to shift a little bit, but at the same time, I think it's still engine room settings. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at his ball retention and when he loses the ball and his intensity and the legs that he has. And I feel like Liverpool are just a lot more comfortable when he's playing, because it's more guys don't have to figure out what each other are doing. I still think at times we're figuring out each other in the midfield at times, and that's fine. That's not me getting on. That's not me criticizing. That is absolutely natural. We have 4 new midfielders. There's going to be a period of bedding in. But when Jones is back in there, again, it's more innate. It's more natural, as opposed to thinking about it and then doing it. And we all know about football. If something is done instinctively, it's often more effective because when you have to think about something, it takes that second longer. And that second is a big second in football. It's a long time in football terms. So I do look at my assessment of Curtis Jones is that there is just an area of comfortability in Liverpool's midfield, which I'm kind of happy is there. You know what I'm saying?
The eights we have now is excellent. Left CM, McAllister, Thiago, and Jones. Right CM, so Boslai, Gravenberch, and Harvey Elliott. That is fantastic.
I was told our midfield is done out. Just yesterday, I was told our midfield is done out.
Oh, that's funny. But
yeah,
I hate to say it, that DM position still worries me.
Mid.
Still worries me.
Big up John Rock again. He says Endrick will be taking one. Endrick will be taking one of them.
Not yet though. Not yet. Not for a few years. And the problem, we haven't got a few years to wait, Jamrock, bro. We need someone in ASAP. Telling you, don't sleep on Pedro Neto, you know.
Kyle, you're just gonna get me off, bro. Right.
Don't sleep on Pedro.
Right. Would you, Kyle? How many times have you gone over the street?
Oh, bro, I've lost the RB.
When are you gonna just drop it? Like,
I'm not. I'm here now, bro.
No?
Nah. Okay. I'm Ray J right now, singing outside in the rain.
Okay, big up Jamro for the super chat. Kyle's clearly chilling with the speaker outside the yard, dancing in the rain. Like, this is step up, bro. Like, this is step up.
Some Mario thing, yeah.
Literally, like, I got this icebox where my heart feels. I can't. I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
All this business.
Yeah, I got this icebox where my heart feels to be. I got this icebox. No. Anyway, it's always breaking into song. Last part, Trent. Sorry, Kyle. Trent.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping he'll be all right. But this was one of my fears I had for Trent, that we've just been overplaying him for a few years now. Like, we need to rotate Trent. We need to start rotating him. I understand, and this is more why I wanted him to move into midfield as well, because the midfield, you rotate more in midfield naturally. I need to see a right back coming. I need to see Trent rotated, man. We have to, or else we're going to have a talent on our hands who is a generational talent, but he's going to miss more games just through injury. No Rams. You're better than that, Rams.
When Rams suggest players, yeah, he's either spot on or miles off it.
Rams, you're better than that, Rams.
Ram, you're better than Ismail Assar. Like, Rams calls some spot on takes though, innit? But that one is miles off.
Rams, so disappointing.
That one is miles off it.
Let me ask you a question. At least they signed a new contract with release clause of highly 70 mil. You doing it?
No.
Oh.
I like Elise. You know what Liverpool need though? He's reminiscent of Morris. But without
nose ball, bruv.
Reminiscent of Morris. Yes.
More straight to Man City, right?
Morris, but we don't keep the ball efficiently enough to make him look like a Morris regen, my opinion.
But could we, now that we have the midfielders we have? Do we now need to move out that mindset where we think we have to be a Salah who's high octane and super direct? Because we've had it again, no disrespect to the previous midfielders, but we don't have. We've got ball retainers in midfield. We've got Source in midfield now, and not just Thiago.
Yeah, Source in midfield, but we have Klopp's tactics.
Cool, you said it, not me.
Yeah, Kyle's so right. So again, you're asking the man upstairs to change his tactics.
Cool, you good luck with the feedback that you get with that one. I ain't getting into that conversation.
Yeah, you thought it, I said it. How about that? You thought it, I said it. Yeah.
You cannot read my mind.
Yeah, that's it. So, are you saying so you think Trent, does that derail the start we've had to the season, because I'm very like me. I've done the like. Listen, the way I've been clowning Chelsea fans, because you lot can win the transfer window.
Yeah, you got to win.
And that Caicedo pass that led to a goal hit.
Yeah. Just
that one. Oh, that one.
Here's the thing. I reckon Chelsea will be all right.
Your type is this one. It's that one. It's that one.
I still have Chelsea finishing top 4.
Crazy. No, I don't. Them man are bummy.
Man United ain't it. Brighton and
bro, them man have signed Amrabat. Don't sleep on United. They're signed Amrabat now. Don't sleep on United.
I'll sleep on United, bro. I think we'll finish third. I think Man City will finish. Yeah. No, I still think Arsenal.
Third was my prediction at the start of the season, bro. Even when things weren't looking
between Arsenal and Man City, I think Arsenal and Man City will compete for the league again. I think we'll finish third, and I think Chelsea will get 4th.
I don't think Arsenal compete with Man City that as much as they did this season.
I do.
Their wingers look isolated. Saka's looked okay. Their Sakas don't look great. I think
I'm all right with Saka having an okay season, and then hopefully the Arsenal fans get annoyed with him.
Stop all that.
I was coping, bro. What else have I got right now, man?
I know. But listen, we've gone to the bridge and we've gone to St. James's, and we've entered the first international break with 10 out of 12 points. I'm beaming, G.
Yeah,
I'm beaming.
Beaming. I'm over the moon.
Like, honestly, man can't chat to Szoboszlai with that left foot rocket. Over the moon, G.
Bro, I've missed that in midfield. I ain't seen that since Gerrard.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
no, not left foot half volley and all that.
No. Coutinho versus Chelsea, 2016. Anyway,
no, that wasn't volley, bro. He cut him on the right foot, cutting against Ramirez, and then bent it with the left.
Yeah. I'm saying, I know. He cut past him, and I know Benteke got a goal that game, didn't he?
He did. Got the 3rd goal in that game. Coutinho got the 2nd as well.
Yeah, man, we used to do up Chelsea. That's when we used to do them man up, Even when we were dead, we were doing them man up. Anyway, listen, people, it's been an episode of Big Six Man, so you're going to leave it there. Big up Jamrock, honestly, and Murtaza and KLFC, obviously, for the starred messages and super chats and whatnot. Big up Ram in the chat as well. Cameron, R9, Bonkers LFC, obviously, Christian Hoover as well, NVR, Klopp's hamstring. Big up the beautiful game as well in the house. Football Gossip, JK. And so many people.
Beautiful Game podcast, yeah? Beautiful Game podcast?
Yes, I believe so. I might be wrong, but I believe
doing some great stuff. Big up to them.
Obviously, K-Mac channel in the house as well. Listen, people, if you're watching this back, make sure you sub. We are just shy of 200 likes, so make sure we get that done as I'm just running the outro as well. And of course, we are 20 subs away from 6.5, so we want to try and hit that for tomorrow. Tomorrow at 6:30, we will have the team of the season so far before the international break. I know it's game week 1 to game week 4, but let's have a little fun. Come on, let's have it, lads. Let's have it, you lot. All right, man. Get a couple cans, all right? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? So, again, make sure you stay on this stream and head over to Flawless. He is live right now. So, make sure you type in Big Six Banks Raid and head over. Again, make sure you smash the like button and make sure you sit and watch this back. Comment how you feel about Trent's injury, and would you sell Salah for 220 million as it stands? Let us know in the comments. Keep on interacting. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. We will see you guys in the next episode, and big up all the members, which I haven't actually done right now. My bad. That was almost a perfect outro, but Monts was being stupid because he spent half the day traveling. Big up, honestly, Solo P1, Daniel, Wu-Tang Gambino, Ed, Skip to My Lou, Kaz, Edwin, KLFC, Beijing TV, Roms. My computer just froze. Clearly, it wants me to stay on stream longer. T Aiden Andrews, ND and Roms as well. Big up everyone. Make sure you stay and tune into Flawless, who is live right now. I believe Sam has just gone live as well. So make sure that again, those are our peoples in it. So go and support them and smash the like. People, it's been another episode of Big Six Bags. Make sure you go subscribe to Coppish. It is in the title as well. I believe they've just touched 31,000. So let's get them all the way to 3.2k, 30.2k. Jesus Christ. And he threw it back to lockdown times. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Big up Coppish, big up BSB. It's the LFC All-Star Show. We'll see you on Friday. See you tomorrow as well. Take care, people.